Dear students, welcome to online classes. As part of third semester, artificial intelligence is one of the subject in your curriculum. So, I will handle this subject for this semester. So, what are the learning objectives and outcomes of this subject? Are this course will impart all the concepts of artificial intelligence and expert systems. So, by the end of this subject, you will be able to describe the modern view of artificial intelligence, and you will be able to identify which type of agents are used in different cases, what type of agent is suitable for the environment. There are mainly five different agents will be there: goal based agents, simple reflex agents, learning agents, utility agents, like that. We will discuss more about these agents in the upcoming classes, and how the agents will receive the message and they will react to the environment and perform actions. All these will be able to understand by you students. And about the search and exploration methods will be dealt in the unit 2, and you will be able to know about different AI techniques which are useful for knowledge representation, planning, and some uncertain methods and management. You will be able to learn about it in unit 3, and develop a knowledge of decision making and learning methods. And another outcome is knowledge representation. So this is the prescribed syllabus. As I told to you just now, that under unit 1 we will cover the foundations of AI, history of artificial intelligence, what is the structure of agents, what is meant by rationality, what are the search strategies, all will be discussed in unit 1. Under unit 2 we will observe about heuristic functions and algorithms related to that, knowledge based agents. All these will cover under unit 2. Under unit 3 we will discuss about the basic probability notations and algorithms used for that probability inferences, and utility functions. All will be discussed here. As part of unit 4 we will discuss about expert system, what are the applications of expert systems, elements of expert systems, and speech recognition forms of learning. All will be there in unit 4. You can also observe about single layer feed forward and multi-layer feed forward neural networks in this unit. The prescribed textbooks are given here, two textbooks, and one of the textbook is Russell Peter Norvig. You can get it from library. Now, first identify the definition of AI. As you can see here, an AI is defined as an art and science and engineering of making things that can think, perceive, and act as a human beings. Means the human intelligence will be given to the computers or the devices, which makes the devices to imitate as a human. So there is no defined particular definition for AI. Many definitions are available for artificial intelligence. Say, for example, it can also be defined as it is a technique that enables computers to mimic human intelligence using logic and if then rules, decision trees, and machine learning. All these techniques will be applied on human computers in order to make or imitate or respond like a human being. It can also be defined as the study of how to make computers perform tasks that humans consider difficult through the creation of intelligent agents. Means we will give the knowledge base to the computers and we will make an intelligent agent so that it can perform the tasks which the human beings will consider the tasks as difficult. The study has begun in the year 1950s and it has improved dramatically. There is a lot of change over time with better statistical methods and great computing power. Nowadays, if you see now, many sort of things are equipped with AI. For example, intelligent opponents in video games. Normally, you will play with a computer. How that computer is performing or responding to your steps means the knowledge base will be given to the computer, so it will act in what step we need to perform which action it will be able to know. And in accurate medical diagnosis, speech commands on mobile phones, for example Google Assistant is one of the example. And to separate inboxes and spam messages, there also we will use an artificial intelligence where it will identify whether this mail is a spam mail or is it a genuine mail, like that it will identify. So it is also used to solve problems which might feel which might feel by a human being that it is impossible to solve also. So AI can be used in intelligently in guessing the products that someone may buy, and we will get these from recommendations. If we search one product on Amazon or Flipkart or any online shopping, if we search about one product, we will get the suggestions or recommendations about the product, about that product. So all those recommendations will be given by the intelligent agent, our AI. So, and another example is optimum number of taxis that a city needs. What is the requirement of taxis? Read the license plates of cars in a videos, like that. Means whenever some car has not obeying the traffic rules, means automatically on red signal any car or any vehicle not going to stop and it is going on, it will capture that image. So at the traffic signals we will use the AI to capture the plates, license plates, predict the quantity of ingredients, of course for a restaurant, in order to minimize waste, like that. It can be used in many sort of things. So see here, artificial intelligence. is the superset. Under this, machine learning and deep learning are subsets of artificial intelligence. So, techniques which allow computers to mimic human intelligence, including use of logic, is artificial intelligence. Just to know, just know about what is meant by machine learning. Nowadays, you might be listening about machine learning and deep learning. So, it is a subset of artificial intelligence in which we will use the statistical methods to help a system to improve the tasks with training and experience. It uses the statistical values. But deep learning will always a subset of a machine learning in which we system can train itself to perform tasks. So for example, for machine learning, some online stores use machine learning to review your previous spending habits to give you personalized recommendations. We will get these personalized recommendations as per our behavior of buying the products. So all this will happen depending upon machine learning. Next, what is deep learning? So it is a type of a neural network, and in this we will learn about organizing a neural network which will solve very difficult problems. Under this we will solve much difficult problems like identifying faces from photos or videos. All this will happen under deep learning. Some real-time applications of artificial intelligence are: one of the application we are using is under banking sector. So with imparting AI, banking is a growing sector, and a lot of banks have already adopted AI based systems to provide customer support. When we change the password, we will get immediately a mail. Like this, we will many banking systems are adopted AI to detect anomalies and credit card frauds. All these are happening, and we are able to detect those faults with the use of AI. So HDFC Bank has developed an AI based chatbot, and it is built by Bangalore based Senseworth AI Research. In agriculture also, AI technology is adopted, and it is used to identify and detect the diseases in plants, pests, and poor plant nutrition on farms. Using AI enabled cameras, we can capture images of the entire farm and analyze the images in real time to identify the problem areas and potential improvements. Organizations are using automation and robotics to help farmers and find more efficient ways to protect their crops from weeds. In healthcare, many examples are there in real time. It helps the patients. For example, in an organization under clinical decision support system, AI gives the physician a warning that for stroke prevention, when there is a patient at risk of having a heart stroke. All these decision support systems are used in healthcare. In AI in healthcare has helped many patients all over the world. In gaming, you know well about these students. Over the past few years, artificial intelligence is an integral part of the gaming industry. So, where you can play, even you are the only player, you can play with the computer like that. Many games support this type of approach, and in space exploration also artificial intelligence is being used. For NASA's next rover mission to Mars, it is responsible for autonomous targeting of cameras in order to perform investigation on Mars. It will capture the images. Next, in automated vehicles, so in many companies are coming up with this automation vehicles. Self-driving cars is the buzzword in AI industry, and the development of automated vehicles will give you a revolutionary in the transport sector. Waymo, all companies started. Tesla's self-driving car are all examples. You can search on Google more about self-driving cars. They are able to recognize about the vision and the way, and they can take to you to your destination. Once you feed the destination to the car, it will automatically drop to you safely to that location. We'll discuss more about this in the upcoming classes. What type of agent is suitable for this type of self-driving cars, like that. Next is chatbots, virtual assistants. All these are common, and you might be having knowledge about Siri, one of the assistant in iPhones, Cortana. When you are using Windows 10 version, you will have this assistant Cortana. All these are gaining popularity because of the user experience. All these virtual assistants, if you tell them to open some news channel, the Google Assistant or any virtual assistant will open you. In all nowadays, in all mobile smartphones, you will have this option. You need to enable it. If you give your voice to virtual assistant and you ask that virtual assistant to open an WhatsApp messages, it will open like that. Whatever action you want, you can do free of hands using virtual assistant. And Amazon's Echo is another example of how artificial intelligence is used to translate human language into desirable actions. Means, just now I have said, it is used to control devices at your house. means switch on AC, switch off AC, like that. Book a cab for me from this location to that location. You can give the source and destination, or call some XYZ. You can make phone calls, you can order your favorite food. All these will happen with your voice commands. You can also check the weather conditions. No need of typing. You can just give the voice commands. The artificial intelligence, that virtual assistant, will help you. So, Google Duplex, Google Virtual Assistant is also most common, and it responds to the calls, and it gives reminders about our appointments. It will do many things. So another one is, this device can use natural language processing, which is called as NLP, and machine learning algorithms are used in order to process the human language and perform tasks. What is the need of these algorithms? Means natural language will be different from region to region. So all these algorithms are used, and they control your smartphone at home and make reservations and so on we can do. So topics covered in this lecture are, we have identified what are the learning outcomes of this course, what is meant by AI, and real-time applications of AI. Many applications are there, not only this. You can also get more information about this from Google. So that's the end of for today's lecture.